Hey, good evening everyone. Hi. I haven't deliberately waited till after 9:30 to talk about this subject, the power of S.E.X. And are you ballsy enough to love yourself first? It's a little bit of a continuation on from last week's events with my beautiful friend Charlie Reese, after giving her my gift of a love book. Hi Kate, hi Lisa, hi Gary, how are you? I would really appreciate your interaction tonight, because I've kind of felt compelled to share tonight. Hi Steve. Because I have a sore throat. Well, I have a sore throat coming on, which for me tells me that there is something here that needs to be communicated, and I wanted to share something that happened this morning, which was completely unexpected. I was on my way to a networking event, so I'm all prepared, I'm all dolled up, I've got my marketing material, and I've got my stuff prepared, and I was all ready, and I get in the car and I have a message from Charlie. We've been having some exchanges over the last few days, and it's all been about the power of love and being the messengers for the power of healing with love. And she has just undergone a horrific operation for tongue cancer. Hi Georgie. And she's had a third of her tongue removed and some nodes taken out of her neck, and I went to go and see her last week, and I gave her my love book, and we've had some communications. And I was driving to my networking event, and she's sharing a love story with me. I've been asking a couple of key people to share their love stories with me, and it's, when we talk about love, it's nothing to do with romance. We're not talking about sex, we're not talking about intimacy, we're not talking about kissing and cuddling and flowers and hearts and flowers. We're talking about sacred energy exchange. Hi Lisa. We're talking about the mutual exchange of energy. And just like my girlfriend Charlotte, is every time we see each other, we say, why does this feel really good? Why does this feel really good? We've known each other 2.5 years. I can't wait to see you. When I leave you, I want to come back straight away. It's because it is a mutual exchange of energy. We all have friends that when you spend time with them, you feel empowered and loved and energized, yeah? And we also have friends that when you see them, you lovingly wave across the street and you carry on walking, because you know that when you give to these people, they just drain your energy. Well, today was a sacred energy exchange with my girlfriend Charlie. Hi Lucy. She left me a message about a self-love experience, and I turned up at my networking event 45 minutes late, mascara all over my face. I'd been crying my eyes out for about 45 minutes, because the power of recognizing that self-love comes first, and the recognition that you haven't been doing that for yourself. And when you don't choose yourself first, and you don't give yourself the oxygen mask first, you die off. You are not feeding yourself naturally. It's not selfish or self-centered or arrogant to love yourself first. It's necessary. And the recognition that I was hearing in Charlie's message was exactly the same as mine. It's just dressed differently. So the experiences that we've had throughout our lives, where we have been, and I'm going to say in inverted commas, abused or mistreated, and not just by other people, but by ourselves, people. We don't eat, we overeat, we punish ourselves, we harm ourselves, we are addicted to all sorts of things, because there is a massive hole and a massive void within ourselves, and we seek people and experiences and things outside of ourselves to fulfill such an effing great big hole, because we don't recognize that that hole can only be filled with love first. Now, my message to the world, is quite fundamentally the only thing that turns the world and beats our hearts and grows the grass, the energy, and that is love-based. Whatever you want to call it, it's all love. If it's not, it's fear. There's two emotions in the world. There's a few in between, but the two that count are love and fear. When we choose to see the world through eyes of love, miraculous things happen. Now, there were tears exchanged, and there were full-on, open-hearted expressions, and we feel that we are messengers of this love, this power that turns the world and grows the grass. And there is nothing more important in this world than the relationships that you have with people. And I'm not just talking about your mate. I'm talking about your loved ones, your family members, your work colleagues. Hi, PJ. Thank you. And I'm so sorry today. I turned up at this meeting and I walked in to explain why I was 45 minutes late and looking a bit, well, tears of joy and tears of truth. And the ladies round the table, because I was giving off a garbled message of why I was not present and why I was looking a bit like a drowned rat. And they were looking at me like I had two heads because I clearly wasn't making any sense. And I was absolutely fine, but it was tears of joy and tears of truth, and that is the empowering thing. And as I was saying back to my message to Charlie was, I'm absolutely scared shitless about what this is showing up for me. I have no idea how we're going to keep communicating this message. But one thing I do know is it is the only thing that will heal cancers and disease and depression and death, is when we truly appreciate that the blueprint of the human being is 100% perfection. The thoughts we think, the choices we make take us away from that give us relationships that don't serve us, that don't allow us to be the fullest expression of ourselves, you know, just like nature intended. Hi, Charlie. Charlie's on the call. Just like nature intended the cocoon to become the beautiful butterfly, so are we meant to be that beautiful expression of ourselves. And I said today, I feel like I'm free falling. You know, my heart is racing, my body is tingling. I have no idea what's going on for me right now. No idea. But I do know that because I have declared that I choose myself first, just as Charlie has, just as Charlotte has, just as a couple of other key people in my life have declared that the only way to make the biggest difference is to choose ourselves first. And it's not selfish, it's not self-centered, it's necessary. Only then can we then be the love that we need to be for our loved ones and then the world around us. The world is in such a frigging state because of the war and the hatred and who did this and who did that and who's better. It's all bollocks. It's all rubbish. And the only way we will ever be able to change anything is when we can come from this place first. And when you choose to open up your heart and dare to be seen and strip yourself back from what I call metaphorically naked. I have this recurring dream where I am running down the road naked, and I'm sure many of you have had the same dream. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Charlie. For me, that's not about embarrassment or about shame. This is me saying, here I am. This is it. This is what you see is what you get. And a little while ago when I decided to declare, here I am, I'm here to be seen, the universe has delivered to me the most frightening but rewarding people and experiences for me to show up, to step up. And oh my God, I'm laughing, I'm crying every single day. And it's a beautiful mixture. It's a kaleidoscope of emotions. But for me, that is the only way. Hi, Tara. It's the only way I'm going to be able to show you who I am. And that is love. The essence of exactly who I am is love. And that's what I have to offer you. And by doing that, I'm allowing you to step into that space. If I illuminate myself, then dear God, please choose to illuminate yourself. A tsunami, the power of a tsunami starts with one drop of water. Drop in the ocean to create ripples of change. You drop in the ocean to create ripples of change. You drop in the ocean to create ripples of change. It's the only way it will be done. And I'm so passionate about this, and I have no idea how this is going to happen. I have absolutely, hi Siobhan. I have no idea how this is going to happen. But one thing I do know for sure is if I can feel this good, and I can be a catalyst for somebody else, just as they could be a catalyst for somebody else, and just as they could be a catalyst for somebody else, then how can that not be positive change, healing change? I explained earlier about it feeling like I'm free falling. Hi Ilana, hi. How I'm free falling, and I have no idea whether I have a parachute on my back or not, but I don't need to know, because I've got wings and they're opening up right now. And I can hear some people thinking, yeah, but you know what? If I can feel like this, then I know other people are wanting to feel like this, because we're all feeling the same thing. We're all hurting, we're all healing, we're all in pain, we're all loving. Whatever you choose, it's your choice. So please, 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 join Charlie and myself and Charlotte and all these other beautiful people that have said, I choose myself first. I choose myself first, because when I choose to love myself first, hi Mel, I'm a reflection of you. Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave, say hi to Kerry. When I dare to choose myself first and have the courage to say, I'm worthy, I want to be seen, here I am, take it or leave it, I don't care. Because if I can do that, then somebody else can do that, and 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 in moment to moment and moment to moment. And I was sharing this today with my darling friend Kathy too, and we just sat there smiling at each other, because actually it is true. It is the truth. And I can hear that phrase, the truth will set you free. It really will. Please know that the very essence of you, the very truest part of you that is crying out to be expressed is love. How you choose to do that is your own expression. But here's what I want you to know. If you don't express that love, it will be suppressed. It will be suppressed. And I'm sure, without asking her permission, I'm sure Charlie would also agree with me and say, if we don't express, we suppress. And suppressing is dangerous, because it causes all sorts of discord in the body and dis-ease. So please, choose yourself. Dare to have S.E.X. with as many people as you possibly can. Sacred energy exchange. Mutual energy exchange, a loving energy exchange, because I promise you one thing, if it can open up your heart and allow the person that you're with for it to open up their heart, that's all you need to cause a powerful reaction that can reverberate throughout the whole world. And please never, ever underestimate the power of the expression of love. There is likely to be so much more coming your way on this subject, because there have been hours worth of tears and exchanges going backwards and forwards with this community of people that are saying, I dare to express myself, I dare to show you who I am, warts and all. So thank you for showing up today. Thank you for joining me. Please, your comments, as ever, are so much appreciated. I love you. Do you love you? God bless. Thank you.